And welcome back to the Benning Report. In his special live fire series on Ranger training, our Ron Andruss has been following a class of students who are now in the third phase of Ranger School, one of the most challenging leadership courses in the military. Ron, I understand you're at Camp Rudder in Florida. You staying dry down there in the swamplands?
Not at all, Jen, but that's what it's all about down here. These Ranger students have been through a lot, and now they find themselves up to their necks in waterborne operations, literally.
Welcome to the Sunshine State. A beautiful place to visit unless you're being hunted by these guys. Florida is home to thousands of acres of swamplands, venomous snakes, and large prehistoric meat-eating reptiles.
They're all part of the environment. If you leave it alone, they'll leave you alone.
But the real danger lies with these men, if you're the enemy.
We got two enemies. They just took off south by southwest. They should be coming this way. They might run into you. Keep your shoulder up on that berm.
And down here in Florida, this is where the Ranger student really demonstrates his ability to lead his peers in a tough and harsh environment.
It's been a long and demanding journey for these Ranger students, and now they face their last set of challenges.
When they get here, they are broken down physically. Mentally, they're ready to put this 18 days behind them.
Here in the Florida phase, they will conduct waterborne operations and negotiate the swamplands in order to hit their objectives.
We obviously get a lot of the same training objectives done every day, different students in leadership, but this is definitely kind of what's unique to us. Do a boat movement, waist-deep water through the swamps in the rain.
Each platoon will embark on boat movements up the Yellow River and maneuver deep into the wetlands.
It's a venue that's unique to Florida, to where they can move in undetected along a river, something that the enemy wouldn't expect, and then through a swamp.
Once they reach their landing site, they'll disembark and walk through the swamps.
The missions become more complex, however, their success rate gets better, and they achieve that personal confidence that no matter what we throw at them, they can handle.
When they reach the halfway point, two students will have to swim across the river and then construct a rope bridge. Once it's securely in place, the others will have safe passage. After the entire platoon successfully makes it across the river, they will then walk the second half of the swamps.
This is a difficult condition, raining, waist-deep water, but it's going to allow us, we're still going to be able to move through here undetected, and we're going to be able to hit our objective no matter what the conditions are.
Because Camp Rudder is located on Eglin Air Force Base, the 6th Ranger Training Battalion has the opportunity to work with series aircraft. Students are able to call in air support from AC-130 Spectre gunships for overwatch during their air assault missions, similar to combat.
Because we're here and they also train here, we leverage the fact that they are here to provide the Ranger students with a realistic snapshot of some of the assets they may or may not encounter in theater. And it's all about trying to make this Ranger experience about as close to real combat, other than bullets flying straight at you, as possible.
The students who successfully led their men and completed their missions in Florida can finally relax and smile, because now it's graduation time.
Feels awesome. It's over. I'm happy. I'm happy.
Eat when we want to eat, sleep when we want to sleep, and wear what we want to wear.
Today's a great day. I'm pretty happy that I can finally move on with my life and be a real leader in the Army, so definitely exciting.
These men are now part of the elite few who have what it takes to make it through Ranger School. They have proved that they can lead the way no matter what the conditions and are worthy of wearing that black and gold Ranger tab.
Once you walk off a Hurley Hill with that Ranger tab on your shoulder, there's an expectation that you can lead soldiers, small units in combat, and bring them out alive.
Although these students have probably just been through the toughest 2 months of their entire lives, the real challenge actually starts now. These men will have to live up to that Ranger tab every single day, wherever they serve, both in and out of uniform.
Ron, you mentioned the unique Florida wildlife. How does dealing with things like snakes and alligators affect training?
Well, when the students first get down here, they're immediately given a reptile class where they learn all about the various snakes and the alligators and what to do if they encounter them. But the real danger actually lies within the waterborne operations. As you saw, these students will have to swim across the rivers, walk through the swamps, all while they're totally exhausted and carrying their 80-pound rucksacks on their backs. But the 6th Ranger Training Battalion has a complex network of safety measures in place. They have helicopters, safety boats, medics, state-of-the-art weather monitoring systems. When it comes to safety, these Ranger students are in great hands.